a little bit about us, the student counselors. We are a team of 5, mostly part-time counselors. And at this location and the other one at Amager, we have 4 different types of education. We have our, I have no idea how to say it, but our main HF lineage, which is a 2-year secondary school, and we have one that's in single course where the students choose their educations themselves. We have 2 different kinds of adult education for those who want the basic level, the primary school. The reason for telling this is because we are 5 counselors and we have 4 different types of education. So, and how many students do we have when we roll everything together here? We are about 800 students.
Yeah, 800, but that's not, persons. That's 800 who fills a whole student. So if we're talking individual heads, I think we are about 1,300. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because some of them are part-time students.
Yeah. And very part-time students. Some of them. Our main line, the HF2, we have 84 students in Hvidovre and 84 on Amager. And it's amongst these that we will have our e-sport education. So it's a very small part of this organization, and I think that's something many of you can probably relate to, that we are not the biggest part of the organization. We also have to deal with a constant enrollment of new students. We have twice a year startups for students of different kinds, and it's only once a year we start up our e-sport program. If you want to enroll here, you may meet us in the counseling, and this is where some of the challenges are. I could also say that it's actually possible to get enrolled in the school without almost ever meeting the student counseling, because you can do everything online. But these are some of the main things we hear when we talk to parents or we talk to students themselves. It's a very mixed lot of what we meet. So I've tried to condense it into these points. We could say sometimes it's the students who have a burning desire. They like playing games, they like esports, but the parents are very concerned. How can playing computer help them get an education? Why do this? You could just do the normal school where you'll be better afterwards. We also see the exact opposite of parents trying to, this will be a bit stereotyping, but try to dig their kids out of the basement and go to school. Look, there's a school, you can play games while you're going to school. Then we have a problem that we've had for a long time, that despite of us feeling like we are pretty good at making others aware about our program, our esports program, we actually every year find students in other classes who, after having been here at school for 8 or 9 months, say, "Oh, you have esports. Why didn't I know that when I started?" And we also have to find the students. Some will find us themselves, but it has been an increasing problem the latest years, is that we have not had as many students as we used to. So we also need to make an effort to find the students where they are if we want to continue this program. We can also, this should probably have been up among the others here, but we also have a lot of students who are interested. And I met some of these. A new thing we've tried to do in the awareness of the program is that we have had individual talks with every new student who started here. These 168 students. There are also somebody who's interested, who thinks this sounds cool, but what will my friends think of me? I'll be one of those computer nerds if I start esports and games. And when we go and talk to, like last year we had that was the online easy tournament, I think. There was a lot of interest from other classes, and very few ended up showing up at. So it's sort of there's this stigma, I think it's called, where there are some who are interested but don't want that social mark of being an esports student. And then for us, one of the biggest challenges we've had, which I will not talk too much about because that's not, but there are new rules, political rules made about our organization, how many students we can enroll, and where they need to live in order to be able to go here. We have a distance. Every student who are enrolled through our in this program, they have to apply, and it's the government basically who determines where they're put out. We used to have about 140 new students out here on Hvidovre, where we are now, and the last 2 years it's been 84. So we are almost half of what we used to be, which also has impacted our esport program quite massively.